Welcome back, everyone. Here are predictions for March 2024, and I also have stock market predictions at the end of this video. So let's start with general predictions. If I mention a particular sign, it's for your sun sign as well as your moon sign. And before I start, as always, I would like to thank my Jyotish gurus and my spiritual gurus for always guiding me. I'm truly grateful. Let's see what March has in store for you. March brings a turning point for many of you. Since the last few weeks, there have been important changes happening in your workspace or your personal life, or for some of you, for both. March brings the climax that you've been waiting for, with a powerful lunar eclipse happening on the 25th of March, with Mars exalted, Mercury debilitated, and Saturn in combustion. And especially on particular days, the degrees are also very intense. March promises to be an action packed month you cannot prepare for enough. The month starts with you recovering from major action that has taken place in the last few days of February. Or perhaps just a very busy time, a very hectic time for you, if not very eventful. For the signs of Gemini, Virgo, it's been very hectic. You can subscribe to monthly predictions on my website astrokanu.com or on the Android mobile application Astrokanu if you want predictions by me for a very small fees for your sun sign as well as for your moon sign. So do check that out because I write those personally. Around the 7th of March is an important change for most of you. There's going to be new changes at work for most people as they adapt to some new policies, processes, or people in their work environment. The time between the 8th and the 12th of March is significant as most people make important choices in personal relationships or business projects. A lot of the debate and conflict is now leading to clarity. Now, this debate and conflict can be something that is happening internally. Maybe you yourself are confused about some emotions. You've been trying to sort things out. You've been trying to make this mental clarity, mental decision. So it's happening internally. Or it could be something that is happening with people around you externally. It can be either or, it can be both. But whatever it is that you've been debating the last few days, because I see that has been happening for everyone, almost everyone, this is going to finally lead to clarity. And you're finally moving on to something new. You're making the change. You're moving ahead with clarity. It's a very significant time, especially for Aquarians. Important, significant international relationships would be seen around this time between various regions, between various countries, also between various political parties coming into alignment and new alliances. Certain regions facing an opposition or some events of aggression as we move through March. You will get to see some manipulative and dirty side of politics being unraveled, being exposed in various countries, localities, or regions, or just local to you. There may be accidents, fire hazards, acts of violence, or health crises in certain regions around the world. Some global leaders would face oppositions or controversies around them. Many of you will face sudden health issues, so be careful, be cautious. Especially if you're traveling or driving, take extra precautions and be very careful. For those who are studying or working hard on any sort of upgrade or examinations, there will be many disruptions or distractions in this month. So, if you're students and you're trying to study, expect distractions, especially in the later half of the month. So, make sure that you're planning accordingly. If you're sitting with your syllabus and you've chalked out that this is how I'm going to study, there are going to be disruptions. There is going to be a change of sudden change in plans. You'll get delayed, so plan accordingly. In case you're upgrading your knowledge and doing some sort of professional courses as well, plan carefully because there will be some changes and delays or distractions. So carefully keep a window in your timelines since your targets may not be matched as expected. There can be sudden unplanned expenses, so make sure the beginning of the month to keep a budget for that as well so that you avoid overspending or feeling a lack of cash flow or feeling a crunch in cash. So there will be some unexpected expenses, so plan for that. As we move towards the end of March, certain areas can be tensed, certain localities, regions, countries can be tensed with the possibility of aggressive, violent incidents coming up or cross border tensions happening with certain countries. There can be problems in law and order or some of the government's policies not being received well or as well. No matter what the ups and downs, March will somehow manage to sustain overall stability in spite of all these jumps and all these highs and lows. So, whatever problems may come, things will be under control, and you must stay patient and positive. And most of all, you must stay calm. Don't add to the agitated vibrations. Don't add to the chaos. Stay calm. Be the calming factor for you as well as for people around and for the environment overall. And March is an important month for almost all signs, but will be especially significant for the signs of Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces. The best advice I can give you for this month would be stay true to your truth. Only you know what your truth is. It's in your heart, it's in your mind. If you observe carefully, you will get that answer. So stay true to yourself, your sincerity, your goals, and at the same time, keep on moving. The change can be open to move forward for the change, be open to change, be open to adapting. Don't be aggressive or impulsive. Instead, make intelligent, wise choices, keeping the long term view in mind. Be careful and cautious to avoid legal trouble. Don't get into unnecessary fights with the law. Be very cautious with that and watch your health because this month is going to bring all of these or a possibility of all these depending on, of course, your what exactly is happening. So follow my advice, follow the important dates. I'll be back with predictions in the month of April. For now, the general predictions, this is all that I have. Let's move to the stock market predictions.